We're here in some Badlands in New Mexico. We can't get enough New Mexico. We're still here. Do you guys want to go for a walk? Hey Zach, here come our dumb friends.
Oh yeah, here they are. Love these guys.
Oh, hi guys. Didn't see you there. Zach's laughing at me. So we have been in the middle of, really the middle of nowhere for almost 2 weeks now. The closest town is an hour away. There's not even a gas station within 40 miles. So this has been an interesting experiment for us to see how long we could get by with the water we have, just using our solar. So yeah, I'm excited to share all that with you. So I'm editing this video together, and I'm going to be editing our future videos for a while Zach works on an exciting project. So just wanted to let you know, in case this video feels a little different, I haven't edited one of our videos in a while, but looking back at it, I've actually put together 25 of our 75 videos. It'll be good for me to get some practice, and I hope you enjoy. Down a very dusty, bumpy, gravelly road. It's kind of fun, but it looks crazy because I'm following behind, and it looks like the bus is smoking, but it's just a ton of dust being thrown up. I don't know. I like roads like this because they mean adventure. So I said that I like this gravel road we're going down, but we've been going, I feel like we've been on it for like an hour now. We're going only like between 11 and 15 miles an hour, so it's taking a really long time. I'm starting to get hungry and I want a nap. I'm over it. I hope we get there soon. We're almost there. I'm so hungry. Bring on the mac and cheese. This surprise cold weather has made us pretty lazy. We've been staying in bed really late every day where it's warm. It's 10:30 and Zach's saying that I have to get up now.
So, it's my birthday week. And for my birthday week, one of the things I wanted was some bacon. So, we went and got a pound of some thick cut peppered bacon from the butcher. And it has been lovely.
Tuco. Yeah, I see you.
Breakfast is ready.
Did you get anything?
No. It started to go out because the skies turned really moody, but it went from interesting to just foggy and gray, and started sleeting, so I'll keep an eye on the sky though. Might go back out again later.
We were thinking that we needed to move on from this spot before it gets too hot here. And here it is sleeting with a little mixture of snow now. So you can see I'm wearing my beanie. So being hot is not going to be an issue today. Since weirdly we got snow and my fingers are frozen, we're going to have one of our go-to cold meals, which is going to be some soup over some instant potatoes, some like beefy stew. I think it's going to be pretty good. We decided to run into town, which of course is like an hour away, but we're being safe and we're going to go get some Chinese food. We're not just going to get Chinese food. I'm just excited about that part. We need some more firewood, don't we?
We do.
We came an hour into town to run some errands, mainly to get firewood, and we are striking out. Everywhere we go is sold out because it got cold all of a sudden, I guess. I mean, it is mid-May. I imagine people weren't keeping much of a stock. But we did get Chinese food, and that's the important thing. Safeway has wood. We've been to like 6 places now. First, well, I'll turn the camera around. First, we were being picky and trying to get the pressed logs that we love so much, but it was made clear really quickly that nobody had that. And then we're like, we'll just get a bundle of firewood that's available at any gas station, and we've like stopped at 6 different places. And we finally just saw some in front of Safeway, so we can be warm tonight either way, but we wanted a fire instead of using the propane. Yeah, it's just romantic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that. So the area we're in right now is really neat. It's very cool, really deserves attention and time to really appreciate. And I'd be pretty bummed out if we got here like on a day like today with these 30, 40 mile an hour winds and it's cold and rain keeps coming in. It'd just be kind of miserable to be out there. It doesn't have to be like sunny and 70 degrees every time we need to go experience something. And in fact, you know, worse weather is better for images, but honestly, like, I'd be pretty bummed out if we got here, this is the only day we had to explore this place and it was like this. We've been here for a little over a week, and we've seen some great weather, we've seen some bad weather, and we've got more interesting weather coming the next few days. So we've been able to see kind of the gamut in the time that we've been here, which is really cool. So I much prefer that than having 1 or 2 days at a spot. We have the choice to stay. It's great that we can take advantage. And that was really the whole point of, you know, taking the bus off grid. We don't even have an inlet for like city electrical or something because we wanted to be completely sustained off of solar. And so far we have been. I mean, even on these cloudy days, we've been pulling in some pretty good solar, and we've been working on laptops, and we've been doing everything we've had to do. And our batteries have really stayed topped off for the most part, which is great. We did put out our 200 watt briefcase of auxiliary solar, but with that and the other 300 watts coming into our main power unit, it's staying topped off just fine, which is really great.
The rain has cleared up, and I am going to go see if I can find the petrified wood by myself, because Zach has some work to do. So, be back, babe.
All right, have fun.
So far, I'm not having any luck finding them. I do not have a great sense of navigation. And again, there's no trails here. So Zach was like, you'll turn right when you see something interesting. I'm like, well, that looks interesting, and that looks interesting, and that looks interesting. But I'm still enjoying myself. See all that looks like wood chips? Because it is. These are petrified little pieces of wood. How cool is that? I wish you could feel it, but it's like a stone, but it looks like wood. I'll drop it. You'll hear it.
with our modest like solar panels, we're pulling in on a cloudy day right now. You can kind of tell what it's like. We're pulling in 137 watts and we're only using 105. So even when it's cloudy, we're making more than we're using.
You cozy baby girl.
This is our longest, I guess, dry camping spot since South Dakota. And we didn't know how well we were going to be able to conserve water. But so far, I mean, it seems like we're doing pretty well. We're almost at 2 weeks where we are right now, and we still have, I think we have around like a quarter left.
So we have our fresh water under our bed here, excuse the mess. And I put this little hole here so that we could get this panel out easily, but it actually works well to be able to just peek in there and see how much water we have. And see if I can tell with the camera. Okay, looks like we have about a third, Zach.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Not bad. So one of the worst things about not being in your hometown is not knowing where to get good Chinese food. And we found this place, and we have gotten Chinese food from there twice in 1 week. Judge us if you want, but it's delicious.
So good.
On top of these hoodoos, as they're known, protect them from erosion, and the ones that are missing their caps are going to erode more quickly. It's kind of interesting. And you see some that have fallen. I love that the sun isn't setting until like 8:30 or whatever now, because it's 6 now and we're still exploring and we don't know where we're going, and we're not too worried, and it's a full moon basically tonight, so shouldn't be any trouble getting back. But this place is pretty cool. So in these Badlands we're in, it's really cool. There are no trails at all. It's just kind of explore and, you know, obviously respect the features and don't knock anything over, but you can go anywhere you want. And we've been out here for like 3 hours, I think. What, babe?
Oh, nothing. I was just trying to get a certain vantage point, and I found it.
But now we have to find our way back. Fortunately, Zach's pretty good at this stuff. I am not. We'll get home eventually. I may have spoken too soon. That was a dead end.
Oh, no,
I'm just kidding. I think he knows where we are. I trust him. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. You know, I don't know how long I'm going to be editing the videos, but Frankie, shush. I don't know how long I'm going to be editing the videos, but you know, our number one goal is to share information and trying to show you guys what it's really like living in a bus, living on the road, traveling full time. So, you know, that's what we're going to keep trying to do. We really appreciate you being here. Until next time, bye. The bacon gods are shining down on us.
They are. You guys are done with that, right? We finish a bottled cup of yogurt. Tuco always gets it, and he knows it, and he can't wait. Can't wait. All right, sit.
Yeah, no, I can't wait. Let's do this thing. Come on.
Wait.
Oh my gosh.
Wait. Wait.
I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. It looks so good. Oh, this is killing me.
Okay.
I dubbed the flip-flop formation. Heating up some Chinese food to get good Chinese food. And we're gonna go get some Chinese food. Going to get Chinese food. But we did get Chinese food, and that's the important thing.